In a world plagued by Nazis, one man can rise above them all and take the fight to your doorstep. Kanye West. Okay, so yeah, little joke here. Why doesn't Kanye ever get lost? Because he is always finding himself, and this week he has found himself in a lot of trouble. Um, in case you, I don't know. To be fair, maybe you're bogged down with all the politic news, or you're just kind of trying not to watch news at all. Kanye went full Nazi, for a lack of better words. I don't really know what happened with this guy, but let's break it down. Let's break it down for you. February 2nd, Kanye shows off his wife at the Grammys, and we got an eyeful
Yeah, that was showing off.
at
Something.
uh
I saw the pictures.
she wore um
They called it a dress.
I think it was like a nylon like pantyhose just stretched over her entire body. I don't really know, but there's literally nothing to your imagination.
Nope.
All of it's there. Okay. So same day, he also goes on a podcast and states that he was diagnosed with autism. Key fact there. Okay. That's a little maybe something's happening with here. February 6th. He went full nuclear on X slash Twitter slash whatever they're calling. These kids are calling that platform these days.
Yeah,
Um, I think it's called, isn't it like Pornhub 2.0 or
something like that.
Pornhub social media? But, anyways, February 6th, quote, never apologizing for my Jewish comments. I am a Nazi. That's pretty, that's yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. He goes on a full rant
And it's,
on X.
I'm seeing something in here that I want to add right around this same time because I
Yeah.
saw this as it was kind of happening in real time. He then proceeds to start posting post after post after post of nothing but porn.
Oh, did he?
Oh
Did I miss
yeah,
porn? There's a lot of porn
there
on
was
Twitter. I'm sorry.
he was literally it was like 30 in a row. Just links to X videos and Pornhub and X and an X and just straight up porn. Like a lot of it.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Anyway, continue. That also happened in that time frame when he was going on his meltdown.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay. So yeah, Nazi comments. A lot of anti-Jewish comments. Porn comments, evidently. Somehow I missed that. Dang. February 8th, he said, quote, I would never sell a swastika tee because people would be physically harmed wearing it. I love my fans and supporters. That's also like foreshadowing right there. Because
What's about to happen?
yeah, literally the next day, there was a Super Bowl ad where Kanye West is telling people to go to Yeezy.com, where he only had one item for sale, and that was a white T-shirt with a black swastika printed on the front.
Yep.
And evidently, and I don't know here if this is like Elon trying to prove to the human race that he's not a robotic Nazi or what, or maybe this is just like very like too far for him. I don't really know. But on February 10th, supposedly Elon Musk took down Kanye West's account. So it was too freedom of speech for Elon Musk, which is also kind of shocking to me.
Yes.
But don't really know. February 10th, 33 and West, a Los Angeles talent agency, dropped Kanye West as a client. Next day, an unnamed Jewish woman who worked for Yeezy sued him in California Superior Court Tuesday, alleging um, alleging that she was discriminated against and harassed by West because of her sex and religion, including a text message reading, "Welcome to the first day of working for Hitler." I I really don't know. I don't I don't get it. I don't. And then also that same day, Shopify came out with a statement and basically shut his site down because he was evidently using Shopify to sell the shirt. Um, and yeah, I, I really, so there's so much to say here, a lot.
Yeah. Um. So I'm looking at some updates,
Mhm.
right? Um. I'm hearing he may be back on X, but I'm trying to verify.
Follow the porn.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. It. So part of this, I feel bad, right?
Please explain. Why do you feel bad?
It is obvious this guy has severe mental health issues that no one can get him to get addressed, right? You just don't do this unless you are suffering from some severe mental health stuff.
Or theory number two, he's a very jealous person, and he is jealous that Daddy Trump is getting all the attention, and he stated beforehand that, "Hey, I have autism," and then proceeded to do something super crazy, a whole string of crazy events, so that he could get the some of the limelight, get some attention from the old social media and media in general, and here we are. Now he can just say, "Oh, I have autism. It was my autism acting up."
Again, I don't think it's autism. I think it's much deeper than that, much deeper. Again, so for our updates, right? The Yeezy store is back up. That's what it looks like right now. Um, I I don't I
True art right there.
I don't know what to say. Apparently it's coming soon, so it's coming back. And his account is back on X. Insofar as it exists, there's a link to Yeezy.com. He's got all his followers, right? But there is no posts. Nothing. Um, I I don't even think it's and I'm responding to chat now. I don't think it's an assumption that he's mentally ill. I think it is something that we can nearly state as fact. I think that he is mentally ill. And no, not everybody with mental illness acts like him. And after the autism comment, I saw a lot of commentary being like, hey, don't use autism as a crutch being on the spectrum for being an asshole, right? And I agree with that statement. And I think there's a lot of people that use autism as like a get out of jail free card. I've seen it happen both online and in person where people use being on the spectrum as a get out of jail free card to do shitty things, right?
Mhm.
And so it's that. I still put it into the case of I think he's suffering from some severe mental health stuff, right? And nobody can help him. He's too rich. He's too powerful. He's got too many yes people around him, and it's too easy for people like Kanye to put yes people around them who will not hold them accountable.
So I one of the people at my Super Bowl party that I went to,
Yeah,
um, he is German. He was born in Germany, and then moved to Canada, went to college in Canada, and then now became a U.S. citizen. Um, I was talking to him a little bit about, let's just say just general stuff that as one talks about, just like, hey, Nazis today in our society. What do you think about that? Um, so one, Elon Musk, his very, I'm just going to call it the wave to the crowd, as Trump supporters love to call it. Um, he was very pissed. He said he was very upset by it. He was like, one, I don't care what he meant by it. You don't do that. And second, it's very clear that was a salute. Um, so he was very pissed about that. But he did offer some very, I think, words of wisdom here. He said, you know what? The Nazis got us to the moon. Maybe the Nazis can get us to Mars this time.
No.
So there you go.
Um,
There you go.
I don't think Ye is a Nazi. I don't think he knows what that word means.
Can we can we can we address the elephant in the room?
What?
This is what I don't understand. Maybe chat, maybe you can help me out here. Alex, maybe you can help me out here. Maybe I have this wrong, but my understanding of I guess the old school Nazis was that they really only liked a very specific kind of race of people.
It's a it is, and again, are you talking about World War II Nazis or crazy neo Nazis? Because
Yeah.
their ideology has continuously evolved,
Mm.
right? As does all discrimination as time goes forward, right? And that's probably an interesting topic that we might get into here in a few minutes. Kind of keeping us on Ye for a second. Um, I the whole thing just sucks.
Yeah.
And the worst part is he's mentally ill and he's able to do this stuff because he has money and power, which sucks. Because normally he would just be a crazy guy yelling in the street.
Yeah.
But when you're a crazy guy yelling in the street who has a crap ton of money and a lot of power, you can affect a lot of things, and that really sucks.